I wanted to just reinforce something that I talked about yesterday when I read the latest passage from The Lockdown as a PSYOP. It struck me going over that reading that this is something that really needs to be emphasized. This particular aspect of that passage really needs to be, a light needs to be shown on it, because this is a big part of the mind fuck of the PSYOP, of the effort to manipulate, and it's not really discussed that much. It's not that much attention is really drawn to it. But I think it's really important to notice it, and to when it manifests itself, to say, hey, here's what's happening here. Okay, so what am I talking about? Passivity. The encouragement of passivity. It's only implied or implicit passivity, but it is there. Every time you hear some talking head, some pundit, or read something somewhere, some propagandist, be he state or corporate affiliated, or whatever his affiliation, it always comes down to this sort of, well, this is the way things are going to be now, and of course it's going to be hard, but it's we just have to adjust to the new normal, blah blah blah. A lot has been said about this new normal business that they're putting out there, and the new normal is one of my forbidden phrases. I've compiled phrases that, if anyone ever says any of these phrases and doesn't say them ironically, but says them sincerely or pseudo-sincerely, that is to say manipulatively, you can vomit at will on that person. I don't know how I came up with this vomiting at will notion. Somehow it became this kind of power in my mind that when somebody's standing in front of you, just absolutely lying to their teeth, and worse than lying, they're lying in a way that is meant to enslave your mind. That the best way to react to that is, you can't punch them in the face. Oh, I guess you can, but I don't want to propose actual violence here. But somehow this idea of them getting vomited on just caught my fancy. Anyway, when they say this is the new normal, or whatever other phrase that they use, whatever other way they have of putting it, what they are doing is saying, let me tell you how it will be, to quote George Harrison. This is how it's going to be for you. You have nothing to do with it. You see what I'm saying? Things are going to change in this way, just like things have changed. It's not the 50s anymore. That, like I've talked about in the prior video about how they talk about change just happening when it's actually manufactured change, contrived change. It's change that's being brought about, that's being manifested intentionally by the string pullers. But in this case, it's like they're saying, you are in no way meant to participate in what's going on actively. You should just passively sit back and make the best of it. That's all you can do. And it's going to be, this is the new normal now. What they are doing is trying to convince you to be passive. And again, it's a small thing, but it's a big thing. And it's something that I just haven't heard mentioned that often. And I think it's important always to know that you don't have to be passive. You never have to be passive, and you never should be passive. You should always be aware that what's going on isn't just about the world around you. It's about you too, and it's about other people who are being lectured at in this way, manipulated in this way, mind fucked in this way. And you and they and we have every right and every power to every power at our disposal, not to be passive and to resist passivity. So again, little thing I just wanted to emphasize. Thanks for watching. Andy Nowicki, altrightnovelist.com, lowstatusnovelist.blogspot.com.